We were talking about the graphic nature of the language and the violence and how was it for you guys?
Is it too much for you?
No, I love her. I'm a huge Preacher fan. Don't worry about me.
Right.
Yeah.
For me it was great because as an actor you're kind of put in a box sometimes when you're doing if you're on network TV and you can't curse and you can't do this, and here it was like just let your freak flag fly. You know what I mean? Like just say whatever you want. That to me was the most liberating part of working on this show, was that there was no edge that you could cross. There was no line. The show goes there. And so that's really what I'm most excited about, is I can't wait for the show to come out, because it's something that no one has seen, especially in superhero culture. Superhero culture, these shows they protect their characters. They're so perfect, and here is completely the opposite of that. It's a big middle finger to all of that.
Your Mother's Milk. How are they going? Are they sticking to everything that we saw in the comic?
I know where you're getting at.
Yeah,
I know where you're getting at. So here's the thing. One thing I've learned about Eric Kripke's writing is that he's not going to give everything away at once. So in season 1, at least, I will not be breastfeeding.
No.
However, that's not to say season 2, I might not start dwindling down. Yeah, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the email where it says, "Can you lose weight before season 2?" Like, okay, I know where we're going with this. But yeah, I mean, I think what makes us a little different from the comic is that we are just people, regular people going up against extraordinary people, with the exception of you, of course.
Yeah, I do have compound B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's also thematically something that makes us even more powerful, as going up against something that seems impossible to beat.
Yeah.
Are you going to be adding more depth to your character, or doing a little more speaking?
Yes.
Yes. I don't want to give too much away about the speaking portion, but Eric and I spoke at the beginning of the season, and I was so shocked because, in the comics, she, if you've read it, her past is with, drinking compound V and how she became this soup. But in our version, we created more depth and more history and background on where she came from and how that connects back to the female joining the boys. So without saying too much, I'm thankful that that he's created so much depth and so much background work there. Yeah.
Is there any particular scene that you guys remember fondly in terms of violence or?
I'm gonna be honest.
Did that before.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. We had an opportunity to watch the pilot episode during our lunch break last week. He just, Eric decided to, show the whole crew what they've been working so many hours for all season. And where I was shocked and where I was surprised was how real it was, how grounded in reality it was. Usually when you think of, or when you read the comic or what have you, there's a kind of a fantasy world that, of exaggerated people. And here, it's not that. It could be just like this room today, and somebody just comes flying down, and it's normal. That's what I loved about the tone of the show, is that it's so grounded in reality. And that's what I think is going to also, make the tone a little different, because it's not dependent on gadgets and explosions and superhero tricks, and visual effects. It's story-based. When I watched that first episode, I was waiting for more gadgets, more tricks. and it was all in the story. It was right there. It was like, wow, this is something special.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think when I watched the pilot, I think as a viewer, I was so engrossed in the story, and I was so compelled to root for the characters because we've felt those emotions to a lesser extent, probably, but it's about the characters and about the stories and about their history and what they're going through. And in addition, the added parts are the action bits and the VFX and everything, but at the heart of it, it's about the characters.
Yeah, when you go see a superhero story, you go in with the mindset of, okay, wow me. Mm-hmm. And here I found myself when I was watching it, I was completely sucked into the story. It was like watching like The Wire or Sopranos. It's like, damn, like this shit is deep and dark. So that's what excites me the most is how story driven it is.